Hello, hello. Welcome back for anyone who joined us during the planning session. Who is ready to write? Let's see. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Lasanda grabbed a fresh cup of coffee and some water, ready to get a chapter drafted today. Ooh, love the energy. Hey, Jess. Hope you're feeling better. Dan, afternoon hearties. Love it. Matthew, hello. Welcome. Angela, welcome back. Tracy. Sandra, this is definitely. Hi, Matthew. Mary, hi. Just got a little head start by taking trash out. For me, these sprints will be cleaning sprints, then writing afterwards. Sweet. Jess, I know I said earlier I probably wouldn't be here for here, but I am. Headache finally is completely gone. Might use these sprints for self-care at HP90 today. Nice. Angela, welcome back. Mary, I will spend the first sprint figuring out where to go next. Alessandra, hello everyone. Georgia, got my snacks and drink ready. Perfect. Jenna, French onion soup is in the crock pot. When's dinner, hun? I can head on over. Did some cleaning and maybe some other things can happen later. Sweet. Hey Rachel, welcome. Georgia also called my sister to say good luck for her graphics exam tomorrow. Nice. I'm sure she appreciates the support. Let's see. Angela, sounds like a plan, Jess. Glad you're feeling better. Definitely. Hey, Jenna, Georgia, and Rachel. Rita, hello. My first sprint will be some outside time. I need fresh air and kitty time. Love it. Alright guys, we are going to dive on in, but first we should put our poll up and see what kind of sprints we're going to do today. Let's put this up here first. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, let's see. So we'll get some... That one, we'll go with one of our favorites. And then another one would be, what was the weird one that we tried that we liked? Okay, so for option number one is 20, 30, 45-minute sprints. In series, the next one is a 10-minute warm-up, 2 45s, and a 10-minute cool down. And the last option is a 25-minute sprint, 45-minute sprint sandwich in between, and another 25. Okay, guys, start voting and let me know what you want to do. I have to ask, I noticed there was a message from Katrina on in the Heart Breathing community. She could not get onto the plan with me. Did anyone else have a similar problem? Was YouTube doing something that I could not see on my end? Let me know if you guys experienced anything similar, and then I can look into it and see what caused that, because I know it was working. So yeah, let me know. Rachel, I plan on completing a reports for work during these sprints. No writing this time. Well, work pays the bills, so allows you to write. So I hear you on that. Maybe if we have one of the ones that has, you can alternate or something and give yourself a little writing time. Jess, speaking of planning, I forgot about this earlier because of my head, but is there a chance we could plan next week on Friday before Camp Nano starts? Oh. Let me think about that. I had not planned that, but let me ponder. I will have to think about that. I don't know. It's possible, I think. I have to look at my schedule and make sure, but it might be doable. Let's see. Rachel also, what are everyone's goals for camp? Yes. Coro, I still have some catching up on the HP90 boot camp. You and me both, hon. Kokoro, hello, to do? Yes. Okay. Angela, good question, Jess. Yes. I remembered yesterday, but I forgot earlier, but because I didn't feel good. Yes, and that does that. Rita, I'm revising a book from the beginning for camp. Nice. Angela, hi Kokoro, me too. I'm trying to really focus on the workbook this year. Ah, okay. You mean workbook as in Sarah's? Yes, Camp Nano workbook. Is that the one you're referring to, Angela? Well, that was easy. Hopped right on. Elaine, hello, she's here. Woo! Hello, Elaine. Were your ears burning earlier? We were talking about you. In a good way. Angela, it was early for a change. Jess, no, I tried my best to help her, but I don't know what was causing that for her. Okay, interesting. Angela, hey Elaine. Goro, I'm still working on the average week task blocking. Ah, yes. I always stumble a bit on that. I don't know if it's a resistance to it or if it's a, I don't know, too much of a free spirit. I don't know what it does to me. I have a hard time with that particular block. Let's see. Plan with me was a bit early for me today. Here, Jan. Angela, YouTube app has been asking to update, so if she's using an app, she might want to start there. Yes. Sometimes it will let you do things for a little while, and then if you ignore it, they kind of turn around and bad things start happening in terms of making things work. So yeah, I hear you on that, Elaine, but I am here for sprints. Okay, Angela, that's my next step, Goro. Goro, I need to make a lot of those free time to suit my spontaneity. I like that, and I like that idea, because that kind of works with how I think. Elaine, that's a good idea about planning on Friday pre-camp nano. Yes. Just by the time I remembered planning live was that's okay. You had a headache, hon. It's okay. You're asking now. It's a viable choice, viable option. I just have to see if I can make it work. That's all. Let's see. Angela, 40K for me. Rachel, ooh, nice goal. Rachel, my goals are to finish my work in progress. I only have 35K left to go. Ooh, nice. That's a nice, tidy goal. Let's see, Elaine will be back post pancakes. She does this every week to me. Makes me hungry. I just ate. Let's see, Angela, HB90. Yes, pancakes, Rachel. Elaine, inspired by you, my Camp Nano Go is 100K words. You can do it. Pace yourself. That's the secret. It was very doable because I had the plan and I was able to execute and just get in there, and it felt good. But yeah, there was no 0 days if you're trying for the 100K. Don't do that to yourself. Rita, I'm using my phone app and I'm not having issues. Yours might be updated. Yeah, often if you ignore an update, they get a little grumpy with you. Let's see. Phyllis, hello again. Looking forward to revising my submission today. Very nice. Angela, I didn't either, Rita, but maybe whatever device she's using. Oh, yeah, and it could be device dependent. Something might be off. Angela, yeah, Windows 11 is trying to do that for me. I refuse. That argued with my daughter so bad because she's like, I don't want to update. And it just, she was not a happy girl. Sana, my goal is 30K. Nice. Damn, Elaine, you got me speechless. You can do it. The 100K club. You can do it. Let's join the 100K club. Let's see. Like I said, pace yourself. I did it over November, and it is doable. It means showing up at your desk. It means having a plan before you start, having an outline, and knowing that you're going to be able to spend that time writing. Let's see. Phyllis, camp goals are to organize and prepare my manuscript to start revising. Manuscript is about 70K words. Nice. How are you breaking it down, Phyllis, within the software? Are you going to literally move through the 70K and that'll be your marker, or are you going to somehow do it by chapters or something else? Georgia, Camp Nano workbook planning, and then do a bit more of editing before bed. Nice. Jess, I'm probably going to eat during a sprint. I didn't eat earlier. That doesn't help a headache either, because when I have a headache that's bad, I feel sick to my stomach. Oh, and food is a no. Yeah. Try to at least try to stay hydrated, though. Don't, the hunger, sure, but the hydration is very important. Angela, looks like we have 100% on the first sprint suggestion. Really? I'll have to see what it looks like here. Let's see. Matthew, my YA urban fantasy superhero book comes out July 3rd. Well, congrats. Advanced review copies are available on Story Origin. Nice. Angela, my final camp video in the series posts tomorrow if anyone wants any more tips. Nice. Matthew, can I name drop my book? Yes, you can, Matthew. Go ahead. Let us know what it's called. Elaine to Rachel, this is my quarter of huge goals. You've got this. You've got this, hon. Rachel, I really hope I can accomplish my camp goal, because if I do it, it will put me on track to finish the rest of the series by the end of the year. Oh, awesome. Rachel Lane, they do say fortune favors the bold. Yes, so true. Cheering for you, yes. Let's see, Jess, I'm only shooting for 30K for camp. I'll go with, sorry, it's not done anything else to be nasty. Pardon me. I'm only shooting for 30K for camp. I'll go insane with goals in November. I take it easier for camps. Yeah, and that's the nice thing about camps. You can, right? Matthew Beacon, the hero of Heartland. Oh, thank you. Sounds awesome. Taking note. Gonna go check that out. Okay. Oops. Okay, noted down. Okay, guys, let's take a look at our poll and see what we ended up with. Okay. I'm sorry. Voice is being grouchy. So we are going to do our 10-minute warm-up, 2 45s, and a 10-minute cool down. So just to get everything going, as you guys know, the weird one we tried was 20, 45, 45, 10, but I like the 10, 45, 45 too. The more recent was the 25s with the 45. I felt like the 20 was it was too much to be a warm-up and not enough to be a sprint. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? It kind of had me wanting more. Wanting more or wanting less. I wanted to either get into the 45s, or I wanted to, or I wanted a 25 or a 30. 20s I'll do, but they are really not my favorite. Let's see. Phyllis, I am going to try to read through the whole manuscript, map it on a physical Kanban bar with stickies and such, maybe transition into a virtual one in the future. Oh, nice math. Yes. Thank you to Rachel. Sure, you do. Yes. Georgia, 25K for Camp Nano for camp, because we have a family member's wedding at the end of the month, and my cousin is due her firstborn, so I need to be on standby. Perfect. Yes, you're making sure it's all coming together, right? Angela, okay, who came in late? Phyllis, congrats to Matthew. Matthew to Phyllis was back. Thank you. Let's see, Angela, congrats to Matthew. Jess, oh yeah, that weird one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, it was. We tried it. It was good. I don't know. It didn't quite sit well with me. Rita, I personally don't care for 20 minutes unless I'm too reading. See, now 20 minutes would be sweet for something like that, right? So really, as you guys are pulling out your timers, think about what you're trying to do, because there sort of are sweet spots for certain ones, right? Rachel Tulane. I need it. Okay, guys, we're going to dive on in. As always, when we do a 10-minute cool down or a warm up or cool down, we don't actually do the 2-minute micro sprint plan for that. We just get ourselves sort of warmed up and going and getting ideas on the page and kind of getting an idea where we want to be, gathering what we need, taking stock of maybe rereading what we've just finished writing the last time we wrote, that kind of stuff. For the 45s, we'll do the 2-minute micro sprint plan, in which we will define what we're going to do for those 45 minutes each, what you need to reveal about character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, the obstacles and opportunities you're going to toss at them, the action steps you're going to take to move through that scene or chapter. Again, if you're using something like Save the Cat, which beats are you working on today, right? The resources you're going to need at hand. Pull everything around, have it with you. Any craft books, any systems that you've been taking notes on or using for writing, have everything within reach so that you can just reach for it if you find that you need it, and you don't have to get up and just start flow. And then finally, the outcome you're looking for, and any questions that you might have about the story that you've been asking yourself as the writer. That needs to basically be worked out to get the story moving again, or to figure out some piece that you need that's kind of needs to get in there. I think it's kind of been bugging you, or even, you know what? Even the things that work, you can even question yourself, why is this working here? What did I do differently, right? Okay, guys, so let's dive in. We're going to do our 10-minute warm-up. I'm gonna just use my writing notebook, and that way I can get warmed up, and I may or may not switch to the computer for the 45. The document is up beside me, but we'll see if that's where I want to end up today, or if I'm just going to go with handwritten. Okay, guys, 10-minute warm-up. I will take a deep breath, and let's just get ourselves into the writing headspace and figure out what it is that we want to work on today, where we want to continue, what things we maybe want to push aside for now, what's important today, what do we want to get done. Okay, guys, 10 minutes. I'll see you on the other side of our 10-minute warm-up. So how'd that go for you guys? That was a good warm-up for me. I got a whole page of notes. Probably represents at least a few scenes of moving the story from sort of the catalyst to the, maybe from the beginning to the catalyst, I think. There. Maybe a squeak beyond. How did you guys make out? Are you feeling more centered and settled in what you want to achieve today? Let's see. Let's see. Split a chapter into POVs and added 35 words. Nice. Well done for 10 minutes. Beautiful. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to split. I don't want to because I like this to be my writing time, but I'm a bit behind on HB90 and I kind of feel like I've started to kind of know what I want to do now, and now I'm kind of itching to get back to it. So I might use 145 for writing and one for HB90. One easy for writing. Okay guys, we are going to, let's see, a plot bunny interrupted my power nap. Well, that's a terrible plot bunny. Probably it's a plot bunny that came with some solutions, right? Level Kokoro, yes. Jenna did some odds and ends. Hey, odds and ends are important because that's part of what we need to do to keep things moving. I can't do power naps. Yeah, they don't. I actually incorporated that in my plan for a couple of weeks, realizing, no, if I lay down, I'm toast. Rachel got in a few words and did some planning for my outline on my work in progress. Nice. Jess, I'm going to use our first sprint for food and HB90. Beautiful. Angela, I know a couple of gals that will love these next two sprints. Okay, guys, on that note, let's do our 2-minute micro sprint plan and define what we're going to do with that 45-minute sprint, the first of two. What you need to, what you want to reveal about character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get the protagonist to do on the page, the obstacles and opportunities you're going to toss at them, the action steps you're going to take to move through that scene and move that story forward. Your obstacles and opportunities will definitely help with that. The resources you're going to need at hand, this craft book's favorite scented candle, which I forgot to open. Oops. It doesn't open. It smells amazing. Chai. And then any craft books you might want to have at hand, your notes, your post-its. I always have a stack of post-its right in front of me for any of those little things that come along that hit my mind while I'm doing something else usually. Then I can just put them into my writer's notebook and address them later. I've got them written down. I'm not going to forget them. And then finally, the outcome you're looking for and any of those writerly questions. Let's see. Mary spent this sprint making a to-do list for the dishes. It may seem silly to break the task down like that, but they are piled up and this will help me lessen the overwhelm. Oh, I love that. That's actually beautifully. Not bad at all. It sounds great. Let's see, Phyllis. Nice warm-up. Got my tea and snack and ready for our longer sprint. Also have my new Harmony Lavender Vanilla candle. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I love lavender. Rachel, this past quarter I've lost some passion for my project, but then I got hit with lightning and I lit a bulb and the passion is back. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. I am glad the spark is back. Coral, I power nap was in the kitchen chair. Oh, don't do that. That's so bad for your back. Oh. Ah, I know those ones though. They never feel good. Rachel, finish sections 2 and 3 on my report. I divided it into 5 sections. Also, Tracy, where are you visiting today? This is actually same place as last week. It's just another garden in the same park. And this would be Surrey, BC, guys, which is one of our local municipalities on the Lower Mainland. And yeah, this was just another part of that same park from last week. And it's a beautiful park. And I hope to actually get back there this spring when all the flowers are in bloom and get more shots, because it's such a relaxing, peaceful place. I really do like it. So you're basically in my neck of the woods. Let's see. Just in the next sprint, I'll go get some of the chicken rice as soon as it's done, and then work on HB90. I set alternative goals instead of outcome goals, so I need to figure out tasks for them. Oh, interesting. Just still want to visit that park, by the way. Come on up and visit me. Phyllis, in the next sprint, I will finish my tea and stack and start working on my editing submission. Nice. Love that lightning bolt, Rachel, from Angela. Yes. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. In the next sprint, I will, if you haven't already written. In the first, if you haven't already written. Oh my, really? In the first sprint, I will, if you haven't already written. In the next sprint, I will, if you've already written today. Oh my. All right, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's define our goal for the goals for the 45-minute sprint. Okay, let's see. Sandra, in the next sprint, I will finish my coffee and write at least 400 words. Beautiful. Rita, fed the outside cats and got some snuggles. Now I need to figure out what happens in the first 45 sprint in the next chapter. Perfect. Mary, in the first sprint, I will start with the first item on my to-do list and keep going from there. With any luck, I can complete it all in this sprint and devote the following one to writing. Oh, love it. Rachel, Tracy had a brain party. Yes. Yeah, that was that was pretty good, right? Oh well. Phyllis, love the background. Thank you. Just gotta love when the mouth is faster than the brain. I was just going to say that. Jenna, in the next sprint, I will film a blog after finishing some edits for a client. Nice. Dan, thank you, Angela. Rachel, just laughing. Yes, definitely. Rachel, hi, Diane. How are you? And Elaine, back from Pancakes. This sprint, I will work on some test blurbs. Hopefully, I'll get at least 2 done. Love that. Okay, guys, on that note, let's throw ourselves into a 45-minute sprint and get into flow state, making all the magic happen on the page. Okay, I'll see you guys on the other side of 45. Good luck, good writing. I'll see you in a bit. How did you guys make out? So I put a poll up to see how you guys feel about doing the Friday instead of the Sunday for the plan with me. The idea being that we could use that time to sort of take a deeper look at planning for Camp Nano and creating our plan that way in terms of our writing plan as well. So click out. So yes would be basically going to the Friday and allowing us that little extra time to work out a writing schedule for Camp Nano, and doing it on Sunday would just be we would do our weekly planning, right, for week 1 of Q2. Okay. Let's see. What did I see? Rachel, thank you. You made me laugh so hard. I loved it. I'm glad I could bring you some happiness. Mary, open the sprint on my phone so I can keep track of time. Nice. Ashley, hi. I meant to only take a short nap, but nap for 2.5 hours. Oops. Your body needed it, definitely. Dawn, sliding in to boop the like button, but I'm rocking a headache, so I won't be staying long. Oh, hun, you and Jess. I hope yours goes away quickly. Jess was able to join us. She made it go away. Hopefully you have the same results. Let's see, Angela, take care, Dawn. And you must have needed the rest, Ashley, definitely. Dawn, this has been the worst spring for my sinuses. I hate living in the Midwest. Oh, interesting. Is it possibly because we have the fun of having allergy season also kicking in? So so you have sinus issues with all the winter and all the rain pressure, and then you have the sinus issues from all the allergy season. They tend to overlap in some places. And yeah, I'm hoping that you find solutions, my friend. Jess, chicken and rice has been eaten. Now on to figuring out my projects and tasks for HB90. I am so not where I want to be with the course and planning for Q2. Take the steps, move through it. It's great if you can have the plan ready for day 1, but if you're not there and you're still working things out, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Be kind to yourself, hon. Carla, Kanban is up. I ate dinner and now it's time to dive into chapter 12 of this novel. Awesome. Just left that. I think I see where the poll's headed and I love it. I may not be able to attend live, but at least I can do it Friday night and be ready for Double Down Day and Camp Nano to start Saturday. Nice. Rachel, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Oh my. Speaking of allergies, spring has sprung around here. Let's see. I feel the prolonged napping incident. That is me. Jess, hey, if you're just dying to do 2 lives on Sunday like usual, even if we do fine with me on Friday, you could do 2 with theme sessions. I thought loud joking. Joking but not joking. I know, right? Carl is laughing too. Dawn, Jess, I feel like that is the writer equivalent of asking for 5 more minutes of reading time before bed. Oh, I love that. Jess to Dawn, yeah, I know. I don't really expect her to go for that unless she really wants to, in which case, sure, I have it accounted for on my time anyway. I love it. Love it, guys. Jess, I just realized we'll get extra writing sprints Saturday. Yes, we will, because it's Double Down Day. That'll be a good way to start Nano off strong. Yes, definitely. I think it's going to be awesome, guys. I love the timing of it. Just food made the headache disappear completely. If anybody was wondering, probably not. Yeah, if our bodies need something, it has a way of telling us, right? Dawn, I'm hoping dinner helps with mine. Yes. Just hugs, Dawn. Didn't know you had one too. I missed that. Oh. Both the hubs and I have sinus headaches and I've been sleeping on and off all day. Well, at least you have company. That's good. Jenna, 1 document done for 1 client. Recording needs to needs a retake due to cats. I love your cats, though. They're amazing. Unless they're talking over you. That could probably be bad. That would probably, yeah, that's not going to work. Just to Jenna, if it's a video for the channel, keep it. We love when the cats mess with your videos. Could be outtakes, right? Phyllis, great sprint. Finished my tea and snack. Made some good progress editing my submission. Nice. Georgia, woohoo! Nano camp plan done and first bits of editing on my piece done. Almost at 23.5K overall in this project. Very proud. Yes, woo! Georgia, that's awesome. Jenna to Jess, I told Cody that I should have made a channel about them and then slowly just started talking about my books. Yeah. I can't argue with that. Rachel, only finish section 2. Guess I underestimated how much time that would take me, and that's so true, right, guys? Carla, 475 words, and that sprint, nice. Will we do 3 p.m. on Friday? Most likely. I think that's the best spot because Jenna's on at 7 p.m. So that gives us time to do ours and a break and then go to Jenna's. So I'm good with that. 3 p.m. does work. Dawn, I got a couple of pages written in a new idea that hit my brain. And now it's dinner time. Thank you for the hugs and sprints. Nice. Arita, Friday just planning for camp and then again on Sunday for regular planning. Oh, now that is interesting. That is very interesting. I had not considered that. Give me some time to think about that. Just to clarify, we would plan on Friday for NaNoWriMo and Sunday for our regular weekly planning. We could do that. We could do that. Is that... Want to try it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Sure. Let's do that. I'm good with that. Alright, let me write a little note to myself. Okay. I am okay with that. So Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we will plan for Camp Nano. Okay. Okay, I can do that. We can make that work. Okay, guys. And then Sunday we'll just do our normal planning routine. I like that. I like that. That works. Let's see. Lasanda got 574 for that sprint. Elaine, I cleaned the sink, did some admin, paid for some promo stuff, and wrote about 500 words. Did not blurb, laugh out loud, but you did get a lot of other things done, which sounds like they were needed. Dan, hi Rachel, I am okay. Thank you for asking. How are you? Carla, I love your short of your desk. I just realized I should probably finish up that piece before Saturday. Yes, guys, check it out. That is the after. I took your guys' advice and moved things around, and I don't know if I'd quite say perfect, but definitely far happier writing space for sure. Angela, we have a couple of sprinters in hiding. One of the gals got 976 words, said she feels like a real writer again. I love that. Let's see, Rachel, they do say Misery Loves Company. Love it. I just laugh out loud. Even though people keep voting in the poll, the results are not changing. Nobody wants to plan Sunday next week. Okay. Rachel, Tad, like, well, should I could take this one down and I can create another poll with the planning for Camp Nano to create a schedule for ourselves, then and then Sunday do our regular plan with me, weekly plan with me, and the other. So I'll pull it down. I'm just going to end it. and then we'll see what it did here. And then we can, because we've now kind of changed it a bit. I like the idea of Friday simply because it allows us to do that. But I don't want to burn you guys out either. That's never what I want to do. Let's see. Rachel, good. The spark for writing is alive again, and I'm glad it's going to be held at it though, because I'm restructuring. Oh, the romance. Ooh, you can do this. You can do this though. You know what you want now, so you're in a good place. Rita, that's what I thought you had said, but I could have misheard, which is the norm for me. Oh, it's okay. Ashley, making some Facebook ad images for a client. Dan, will we overlap with Sarah's coffee chat? If we are isolating it just to see, we would have overlapped if we try to do both, but if we separate them, I don't think that would be a problem. Yeah, it should be good. It should be okay. See, Jess, love that. I love how we just gave Tracy 4 lives to do next week and instead of 3, but she's allowed for it. You're awesome. Thank you. You can do it, sweetheart. Go, Rachel. Yes, definitely. Jenna, and she's got the fireworks. Love it. Rachel, thanks, Dee. Angela, I'm kind of restructuring as I go. Rachel, so I know what needs to come next. Mary, sorry, I didn't realize I was holding up the boat. My hands are wet and I didn't finish in time. That's okay. That's okay. We are going to restructure the boat because we've modified what we were going to do. Okay, guys, let's do it this way. We will do our 2-minute micro sprint plan for the next 45. I can then put the poll up when you guys start writing, and then you can just simply go on and answer it, and it only will take you a second, and you can then get right back into writing. How's that sound? And that way you guys don't have to sit here while I type, right? Okay, guys, so let's do our next 2-minute micro sprint plan. Don't burn yourself out doing that though. It's an hour. I'm okay. And it's kind of fun. I like the idea of actually. I think it's great. Didn't even think about it that way, but I love it. So let's do this. Okay, guys. So 2-minute micro sprint plan. In the next sprint, I will. What you need to reveal about character pleasure setting. What you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page. Action. The obstacles and opportunities you're going to toss at them. The action steps you're going to take to move through that scene or chapter to move it forward and make progress on that novel. The resources you're looking for. If you have that you're going to need. If you've forgotten anything, gather it around, get it there with you right now. That way you have it and you're good to go. And then finally, that outcome you're looking for and any questions you have for yourself about the story. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. In the next sprint, I will. And go. Okay, let's see. What did you come up with, guys? I should actually ask the significant other if he has any plans. Make sure I'm not stepping on his toes. As far as I know, he does not, but I'm going to clarify just in case. Let's see. In the next sprint, I'll get at least 400 more words written in this chapter. Nice, Lasanda. Let's see. Rachel, in the next sprint, I will finish section 3. Nice, you've got this. Let's see. Jess, I didn't either, but that's not a bad idea. If we try to do both in one long live, then we would interfere with coffee chat unless she cancels it. I know she didn't have a choice this week because of Evie. Oh yeah, Evie wasn't doing good, so yeah, she needed mommy. So totally we understood, but that means she will probably try to make sure she does this week. So it's a good point that we try to stick within that 1 hour. Let's see. Mary, in the next sprint, I will get into writing. I may go back and finish the rest of the dishes too, but for now, I need a break. Beautiful. Love that. Elaine, in the next sprint, I will clean the stove, then try to do some blurbs or write more. Beautiful. Carla, in the next sprint, I will start to create the big test to set up my heroine so she can enter the innermost cave. Love the sounds of that. Jess, if this works okay for you, could we maybe do this configuration again in July and November to accommodate NaNoWriMo planning if your personal schedule allows? I don't see why not. It's actually a good idea. So yeah, let's definitely see what we can do with this. Can't make any promises that far in advance, but most likely. Rita, in the next sprint, I'm setting up my bullet journal for April and get some points down for the next chapter. Beautiful. Let's see. We could do it if we stayed super focused and didn't chat too long between timers, but let's face it, we don't work that way. We love our chats. Yes. I was just like the same thing. We could just like bulldoze right through, but we're not going to do that. We don't do that. That's one of the nice things about us. We enjoy each other's company, so let's not be breaking it, right? Okay, guys, we're going to dive in. I'll get you guys on the 45-minute sprint. Dive in, take a deep breath. We're going to dive right into our writing again, guys, and get it on the page. Move those stories forward. I will get that poll up to you, and I will try to get this as concise as I can to break it down. And that way we can create a plan while we're together and know what we're doing. Okay, guys, 45 minutes. Let's go enter deep flow state, deep writing. I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck, good writing. Oop, wrong page. Okay, guys, how did that go for you? I saw that Jenna had to head out. Diane as well, I think, had to head out. Yes. I think who else I saw. Gromit, as for your question about Zoom, not that any I've ever seen, not to say that there are none. I think it's more a limitation of Zoom, and I think for the free one, it's only 30 minutes, and also I think it caps out at 100 people, so quite often people stay away from that as well, for the free use. So yeah, that would kind of make it for a more difficult. How would you even do it? I don't know how that would be done. Chaos. Okay, guys. So I closed the poll. Let's see. Oh, Elaine also had to duck out. Thank you for the sprints, Tracy. I will look forward to the plan with me for Nano if it's the replay. Yes, 5 a.m. I don't blame you, hon. I think the only thing your brain wants at 5 a.m. is a really large cup of coffee. Read out to Elaine. If that was me, I'd be changing the replay. I'll get up at 7:30 for an 8 a.m. sprint. Sleeping, definitely. Just to Elaine, I am up at 7 a.m. It's not by choice, and I am not functioning either. Let's see. Yes, Gromit, lots of people are still, I know it looks like the course is for the 1 week, but yeah, it definitely, you have that 2 weeks for a reason. Just move through the material, take it slow, do it one step at a time, and you will be fine. You'll be fine. Just learn what you need to learn and take it in, and you will learn more and more as you use it. Let's see. Who else? So it was overwhelmingly a yes. So I will put together something for a Camp NaNoWriMo pre-planning session of how we want to tackle those 30 days. And we'll see how that works out. I'm sure we'll be able to share all sorts of ideas with each other, and figure out ways that we can ensure success and keep ourselves sane while we're doing it. Let's see, Lysanda, let's see, Georgia first. Got a lot of editing done and found another chapter to link my story up. Actually really proud because the time jump had bothered me. Night everyone, see you soon. Thank you for joining us, Georgia. Lysanda, 377 for that sprint. Nice. Phyllis, good sprint. I am almost finished with my submission. Started making dinner. Good session today. We still have a 10-minute cooldown for anyone who wants to hang out and just get those final thoughts on paper before we leave our writing for today. Carly, well, this chapter's going nowhere fast. It happens. I can edit bad words. I can't edit a blank page. That's when you get the bullet points out. Just whatever you want to, blah, blah, blah needs to happen. She meets Jeff, whatever, like whatever you can get down, and just kind of give yourself steps until something starts to click and the energy starts to flow on the page. Angela, words here and there as I went through a passage I think I can use in chapter 3. Very nice. I've never written in sequential order, so this is a new process for me. Oh, interesting. Mary did some journaling and had a cool idea. Since my work in progress is not for publication, just for me, I could make it into a book by printing the stories and paste them into my journal. Nice. Jess, I'll be interested to see if the Camp Nano planning becomes a thing for us in future Camp Nano and Nano in November. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, actually. I think it's a great idea to basically give ourselves that session of just figuring out what we want to do, how we want to do it, and using our calendar to our advantage to make a good plan and take into account all the little things that impact a project like Camp Nano, right? Okay, guys, we're going to dive on into our 10-minute cool down and just take any of the remaining thoughts that we have about our story anything that we've come up with that we didn't quite get on the page, we can write down so that future us can come back and read that and jump right on in. Anything that, any questions that have come up while you've been writing today, or problems, or something you have to maybe do research on, let's just make that nice list that allows us to get it out of our head and onto paper where we won't forget it, and we can come back and work on it when time allows. Okay guys, 10 minutes for our cool down. Let's dive in. Okay, let's see. How did you guys do? Let's see, Angela, thanks for reminding me about journaling, Mary. Maybe I'll do that for the cool down. I'm about done for the night. That's a good way to finish out too. Yeah, definitely. Jess, I don't know. Sorry. Just laugh aloud. Hubby doesn't mind you doing this live or do no, doesn't. He encourages it. Angela, I forgot to look at the word count before I started this passage, so no clue how many I've added. Laugh out loud. That's okay. You showed up. You made progress. You know the story moved forward because things happened in the story that moved it forward. That's all that matters. Word count is just an easy gauge, right, guys? Tammy, hey y'all. Just stopping in to say hi. How you doing? Let's see. So the schedule, guys. Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do the Camp NaNoWriMo planning session. Saturday, we'll do the is Double Down Day, April 1st. That's going to be all day writing within the Heart Breathings group, as well as anyone who is on YouTube as well. I think just about everybody does both. I'm the weird one that kind of does just YouTube, and I think there's one lady who just does Facebook, and we're the kind of the oddballs on that. So that's mine will be 5 p.m. Eastern on Saturday for our Double Down Day. Then on Sunday at 3 p.m. we will do our normal Plan With Me session for our weekly planning, and then at 5 p.m. we'll do our writing session. So I hope that breaks down nicely for you guys. Thank you for the schedule. Love it. Let's do this. Yes, let's pour our energy into it. So Jess, are you going to put the planning session for Friday on the Google Calendar, since that's where I follow my schedule 90% of the time? I will get to that. Haven't done it yet. It's noted to do. Let's see. Phyllis, great session day. Finished my submission. Ready for dinner. Nice. Rita, thanks for the confirmation of next weekend. I added it to my notebook and Trello checklist. Perfect. Rita, my laptop needs to be plugged in, so I think I will watch some TV tonight and read. Well, mostly read. Sweet. Rachel, thank you for the sprints. You are so welcome. You are welcome as well, Angela. Rachel, good night, everyone. Carla, thanks. You are so welcome. Always, guys, always. Lysanda, 132 words for the final sprint. Thanks for hosting. You are so welcome. Angela, dishes are done. Very nice. Lysanda, good night, everyone. Mary, journaled a little more and decided instead of journals, I could use composition notebooks. That way I can also design the covers. Love that. Angela, good night, everyone. See you around the sprints. Yes. Angela is on tomorrow morning at, I want to say 12 noon Eastern, and Tracy / Jody will be on at, is it 8 p.m.? 8 p.m. Eastern, I do believe is correct. And then Tuesday we have Diane and the rest of the schedule. Check it out. Let's see, Angela, good night, everyone. And Jess, yes, Laura does Facebook only, and she's in the UK, I think, because it's 2 a.m. my time. Yeah, I know I could actually make it to hers. I should go to bed, but I could stay up for hers, and I should. Okay, guys, thank you for an awesome session. I will see you guys on Friday. I'm going to put some thought into this and figure out how we can best achieve a plan that is going to allow us to make Camp Nano a priority and still allow the other things in our lives to get done. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love the challenge. I think it'll be fun. But I'll see you guys Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. But for now, kick back, relax. You guys have done an awesome job today. I'm going to throw some fireworks at you guys for being awesome. You have done so much work today and made so much progress. You guys are awesome. Celebrate you. All the gold star moments that you guys have done this afternoon. Showing up for yourselves and getting everything done in its space so you can achieve your goals and make your dreams come true. Okay, guys, I will see you throughout the week. Until then, for sure, I'll see you on Friday. Okay, guys, have an amazing rest of your weekend and take care.